Forget us, we had to warm the car up first in April.
Goddamn freezing. It is literally this close to goddamn freezing. It is 35 fucking degrees right now.
It's so cold, I feel like we should be talking about a shitty horror movie right now that we saw in January.
God, I can't feel my fucking toes. This is stupid.
Yeah, you came out, I had to use the restroom, and you'd come outside, and the door just latched right behind you.
Yeah, Brian's like, yeah, I gotta hit the head real quick. I'm like, okay, I'll go stand outside. It was nice when we got here.
Yeah.
Fucking as soon as I step outside, the breeze just kind of hit me across the building. I'm like, fuck you, it's cold.
I know.
Turn around and just see the door like, click.
I know, I don't like
no fucking
this.
handles on the outside. It's like, well, that's awesome.
That's just great. Yeah, when I step outside, like, I feel like I should just be, like, in a hoodie, and then I immediately go back in. No, I still need the coat. So, Hardcore Henry was awesome.
Oh, yeah, by the way. Saw a movie. It was really good.
I feel like we should take the camera and just point it out that way, just in front of us.
Just the whole review, all you can see is just our hands occasionally cropping up in front of the camera. Something tells me, like, okay, a first-person movie actually really does work. I don't think a first-person review of a movie would be as compelling, just staring at, like, the gauges here.
We can make this happen. We just get other people to play, like, I don't know, there's some, like, robbery going on over there that we just ignore just to continue talking about the movie.
Just something wildly implausible, like everything that's happening at any point during this movie.
I like that when we walked in, I noticed this last night too, when Irving and I were at the Boss, they had this little, like, warning at the box office that was
I noticed, like, I looked down the line and they had one in front of, like, every little, like, box office station, basically warning people, like, it's like, by the way, if you're here to see this movie, you might get violently ill while you're watching it.
And in case we didn't read that, the 3 or 4 of them that they had set up there, the guy was like, oh, just so you know.
It's like, I have to point to the sign here.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we know what this is.
And they're like, and then I said something like, oh, wouldn't it suck to be in the front row for something like this? And then the guy goes, oh, there's plenty of seats in there. It was us and 2 other people in the theater.
Which I feel bad that not more people were going to see this, or at least not here in Springfield. I mean, this was like, granted, it was like the last showing of it of the day, but...
We went to the 10:30 screening.
But on, like, a 10:30 screening on a Friday, like, that's usually a fairly busy time. Like, there's like... It's like 10 cars left in the parking lot at this point.
Maybe we're the only 4 people in Springfield who don't get motion sickness.
I'm fucking apparently.
It's funny how there's so many warnings of that and everything, but I followed the action in this movie way better than... I followed it fine, but, like, I followed it way better than I have any, like, Olivier Megaton movie or, like, Die Hard 5 or some bullshit like that. Like, I don't have that problem with found footage movies or something like this.
Yeah, first person perspective is on an action scene isn't that big of a deal. It's like, are they fighting in frame? Well, it's first person. It has to be in frame. Otherwise, you're not looking at anything. But, like, yeah, when you have like Die Hard 5, where it's like people... like 2 people wearing black fighting at night in the dark. Like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, I had that problem once or twice during Batman v Superman. Because it's like, they'd start rolling around, like, throwing people into buildings. Like, who is where now? Geographically, where is everyone?
I had no problem with that in this movie. And this is a movie where they're falling out of planes, helicopters, like... fucking tuck and rolling and going all over the place. The camera's always moving, but it is edited so well that not once did I ever get a headache. Not once was I feeling confused about anything that was happening in any given scene.
There's extended like parkour chase sequences, even like things where there's not really anything to really like focus on, like when you're traversing like through a cityscape. Okay, it's pretty easy to. It's like, okay, here comes a building, there it goes. Here comes a pedestrian, there they go. Like, you can track that, but like scenes like even when he's like running around in the fucking forest.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a bunch of trees, but you still kept a general idea of like where he's looking, where he's going. Like, it didn't just, you weren't getting lost at any point in time. Like, and like even like preposterous things are happening. Like, this guy gets knocked off of so much stuff. Goes tumbling ass over end off of like a fucking overpass onto a car, off of the car, roll across the ground, land, fucking sideways cameras. Like and you know what? The whole time you're like, that makes sense. That
Yeah, it's like, this is the kind of movie where in the first 5 minutes of it, like, we think we're in like this science lab, which we are. But what we don't know is that when he opens the door, oh, we're like several miles up in the sky. We're in an airplane.
the dumbest sight gag I have seen since a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. And I fucking loved it. Like, it's like, Henry, come on, we can get out this way. Looks ahead. Long ass hallway, door at the end. Exit. Makes sense. Throw that bitch open. Nope. You're in a dirigible. Of course we are.
This movie had me with the opening credit sequence.
Jesus Christ, more people died in the opening credit scroll than in most other movies.
The opening credit sequence is this, like, just slow motion reel of just horrible things happening. Like, whether it's a brick to the face, a bat to the head, a bullet going in slow motion into a guy's skull, in which we follow it right into the hole that is in his skull.
Well, then there was that one masterfully done two-part where you just see it's a close-up on a neck, and you just slowly see this knife kind of go in. It's got a serrated ridge on the back, so you just see like that part of the skin is as it goes through. Like my God, that was terrifying. It's like, what's the next horror show gonna be? Flips to the other side, comes back out. I'm like, motherfucker, why?
Meanwhile, like, in so much of this movie, there's like really kicking music playing. Like, this movie's got Leo Sayer on the soundtrack.
It is all over the place with fucking music, man. Like you're listening to oldies in a titty bar.
It's playing the Temptations. I love it.
Seems apropos to the situation.
That's true, yeah.
But then, like, there's fight scenes on the backs of motorcycles where they're just like playing like weird like EDM music. Then that fucking extended like fight scene up there on the goddamn rooftop where at a point it just breaks down to playing Queen. It's like,
this makes sense to me.
Like, this feels completely natural at this point for that to happen.
It's the way that the music is in this. I mean, there's certain parts where the song is actually playing like within the scene, like My Girl when it's playing that, but then like at the end with Queen, it is kind of like you're hanging out with your friend and you're watching him play a video game, and some music is like playing on the stereo.
It's like, turn something on. I don't know.
Yeah, all right, let me put on some Queen, but it works because it's like, you know, I'm having a really good time watching someone play this video game. This isn't a bad game. This is kind of fun.
Well, I think to a certain extent, like that's why like the whole like first person POV thing like wasn't any sort of an issue, because like,
yeah, when I watch you play a first person shooter video game, I'm not sitting there like, wow, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
It's like, I'm getting lost, I feel fucking sick. Like, no, like hell, like a game like Dying Light, it's it's first person perspective. Like your main like form of like getting around this city is like parkouring around, like climbing shit, like like jump off a fucking building, hit the top of a car, like tuck and roll down a fucking hill.
Yeah.
So it's like if you can play something like that, you can watch this movie. Like people are acting like it's the sort of thing like, it's like, oh my God, it's like sitting down on a roller coaster that you weren't expecting. It's like if you've played a video game, you're fine.
Yeah, and I hope that doesn't scare people away from going to see it. I hope it doesn't make them not interested. Like, because, like, I mean, when you see the trailer for something like this, it's certainly a gimmick that can work, and it's a gimmick that won't. But like, because while I liked it in this, I've seen, I wasn't that big of a fan of when they did this gimmick in Maniac. I like it way better here than I did in Maniac.
Yeah, for something like this, it seems a lot more fitting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I know what you mean, because like that was just actually kind of distracting. And in Maniac,
and I didn't. It was kind of Trojan horsed on me in Maniac because I was not expecting that going into it.
Well, yeah, when it's a remake of a movie that's not fucking made like that.
Yeah, but here, again, I had no problem with it whatsoever. But like, when we saw the trailers, it was like, yeah, I thought the movie looked like it would be a blast, but like in the off chance that like maybe it turns out to be bad, it could largely be because maybe the gimmick gets old after a while, maybe it gets redundant, maybe it gets really tiresome.
And that was a concern that I had too, because it was like, as stupid as that fucking movie was, that goddamn Brothers Grimsby opening up with like a first person like extended action scene.
Yeah.
It worked really, really well. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking at the time, like whenever we saw that, like that opening part there, like it's like, okay, this was like maybe like a 5 minute, if that, like 5 minute scene, and it worked really, really well. But I was sitting there thinking, like, it's like, could I watch a whole movie like that? I'm like,
as long as Hardcore Henry doesn't go inside of like a fucking elephant.
Yeah. But no, like I think like what works for this is because this movie, honestly, like one of the closest comparisons to a movie I could pair this with would be something like Crank,
yeah.
Crank 2.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Like
if at the end it turned out to be Chev Chelios this whole time.
Yeah, if that's how this would have ended, it's like we've been calling you Henry, but really, like,
juice me.
I honestly, if they would have pulled that twist at like the fucking like final scene, I would be like, you know what? Yeah,
we finally got that Crank 3. Fuck it, I was thinking that while I was watching it. I was like, if you like Crank, you'll really enjoy this movie. Because one of the things that really helps both of those movies, I love Crank and Crank 2, but what really helps all three of these movies is the fact that they're extremely funny. This is a really funny movie. Like, it's pretty much a comedy. Like, it really is.
Whether it's odd situations, dumb shit that, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that.
Sharlto Copley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's dumb shit that he's doing, or just, like, fucking stupid physical humor, like that Russian cop that was, like, basically trying to rape that chick, like, no, like, gag reflexes all in your head, baby, it's okay. Goes up there, crushes his fucking balls, explosion of blood, takes a nightstick, crams it down his throat. It's like,
or
like, you know what, that's fucking hilarious.
He calls him Charlie Bronson afterwards. And when when they're screaming at each other and it's subtitled, but then they're all talking all over each other's dialogue and shouting, so the subtitles get all layered on top of each other, so you can't even like tell what it's saying. It's funny. Or like but yeah, and that's straight up out of like the Crank playbook. Like I remember like those scenes with Bai Ling in the first one, where she's talking all fucking crazy, and like she's speaking English, but they're still giving her subtitles, but even her subtitles don't make any fucking sense. Because they're just written exactly what she's saying, and the English is so goddamn broken. It's like, I still don't know what the it's like, I know where Johnny Van Gogh. like, cool. Oh, I understand this now. or even the violence itself is hilarious. Like mowing down people with that Gatling gun, just penetrating right through this fucking van. One guy's hanging on top of the end of it and just blows him right the fuck off of it.
Yeah, I like that. Like, shoots the doors on the van, they fall down, then just drive the fucking motorcycle through the van. Like, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you got a Gatling gun, you can shoot right the fuck through this van. And then this villain who is like this albino Crispin Glover with like telekinesis. And
Letty pointed this out the other day. I showed her the trailer, and you can see him in the trailer. She's like, "Holy shit, is that Charlie?" I'm like, "What?" It's like take it back, rewind it. I'm like, "What?" I was like, "It's like, fuck. Oh no, it's a different guy." She's like, "No, I thought it was." She thought it was Charlie Day, because remember when they did their second sequel to Lethal Weapon?
Oh,
and he's basically going around as like.
Yeah,
Dude from Lethal Weapon 2. It's like, looks like fucking identical.
That's right.
That guy is such a weird fucking like seriously, he's a straight up like video game villain. Like,
it feels like he's doing effectively what Eisenberg tried doing in Batman v Superman, honestly.
Missed the mark completely.
Like, this guy was... It's like everything else in the movie. The guy's having a great time in the film, just being this villain with this batshit plan that...
Yeah, his plan makes no sense.
Uh-huh.
Every time he's on screen, like, he has the strangest, like, tone and cadence when he's talking.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he's a telekinetic villain for no reason, like, out of nowhere, just suddenly, like, it's like all this other shit going on, and then, like, just starts lifting people.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, it's a supernatural film now.
Sure.
All right.
And the fact, too, like, during any scene he's in, if you notice, like, he's never looking directly at who he's talking to. He's always looking vaguely off somewhere just slightly away from them. It's fucking weird.
It
like,
was really unnerving.
Everything about this guy was so weird.
Yeah. And then we get to see his hand get split apart at the end of his head.
Jesus Christ.
Top of his head chopped
so
off.
Fucking violent, man.
And Sharlto Copley is great in this film. You see
every version of it.
Yeah, he's like, with all of his versions, especially when he comes in as this like British soldier at the end, I'm watching it like,
I like the Colonel.
I love that so much, because it was like, this is bizarre. It's like watching like one of those 70s Peter Sellers movies where he was like 20 different characters in it, but it's in this really fucking hardcore action movie.
It's like, you look
cheerio.
Yeah, over here he's some like Brit like punk rocker from the fucking late 70s. Then another one, a hippie, a biker one.
Yeah.
Like a fucking like military like sniper, and then suddenly for no reason this colonel in the Royal fucking Army, like goddamn dressed like a fucking doughboy from World War One. Like, what the fuck is going on with this?
I was glad
has a silly name for every single guy.
Yeah, I was glad the colonel stuck around for a while. Because every version that you see him in this, he ends up dying some horrible way. Like, he's like,
like mid-sentence. Every fucking time it's like, no, I gotta tell you something very, very important. You're gonna want to hear this. Pop right in the fucking skull. It's like, cannot catch a fucking break with this guy. Leans out the window, flamethrower to the face. Why not? Of course, it was a guy standing outside with a flamethrower in the middle of the street.
That fucking, like he's practically like fucking Drexel from True Romance, or he's a coke snorting guy in the fucking strip club with all the hookers.
Considering the situation, I find that one has, like, that one lived so much longer than I would have expected him to.
Yeah.
I was really expecting after he took all the guns, it's like, don't worry, I'll hold him off. Open the door.
Hell, I thought that he like fucking OD'd, like when he just walked away and passed out. Like, did he just die of a drug overdose this time? That one really has nothing to do with the villains. That's just some hard living.
It reminds me of there's a scene in one of the I think it's in the first or second season of Venture Brothers where it's showing like all the times that Hank and Dean have died over the years. It's just been brought back as clones. And, like, they're always like really horrific things, like mauled by a tiger, or like fall off a cliff, or like set on fire. And there's one that just shows them sleeping, and it's like, oh, we had a gas leak that time. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I was just at one point. That'd be great if he just died of natural causes at one point.
It's like that one just had a bad heart. It's really any time, honestly.
Tim Roth pops up a couple of times in it to call us pussies. Yeah. That's the opening scene, actually. Tim Roth just looking right at us. You fucking pussy. What?
It's like, we didn't do anything. We just got here, Tim Roth. You're so mean.
Yeah. It's like, give me a break. I had to sit through the boss yesterday. Stop yelling at me. It's like one of those Sega CD games where they yell at you when you lose.
Honestly, that is the best way to sum this up. Like, because like all the dialogue in this doesn't feel like yeah, the action itself, like the running and gunning and the parkour and everything, like it feels like you're playing like something like you're playing a newer video game, something like Dying Light, or even like shoot 'em ups like Left 4 Dead or something like that. But yeah, all the dialogue between like the other people, like, because everyone's always like grabbing him and getting like right in his face to tell him something, and then backing away. It's like
pulling up the phone. Here, I need you to meet us right here. Hops on a horse. Bonanza music starts playing.
It's like, because of course it was just landed next to a horse after getting kicked out of a helicopter.
No, you are right about that dialogue, though. It's like play like fucking Double Switch. Like, you forgot to turn off the power box.
Or shit, what was that one? The tank one.
In the movie?
No, in the Sega CD games.
Oh, that was fuck.
Because every time you fuck up, like, your teammates are there to yell at you.
You get thrown in jail. Yeah, those like, bars slam in front of you.
That colonel yelling at you.
Shit,
your uniform's green, but your color's yellow.
That one was fun. Shit, yeah, I remember we used to play the shit out of that because we like getting yelled at by everybody.
We let so many people down.
Yeah, we really deserve to go to jail at the end of that game.
Or goddamn, like Sewer Shark.
Yeah, Sewer Shark. Or the SWAT guy yelling at you when you let the girls die in Night Trap.
It's like, well, how was I supposed to get outside? God damn it.
Like, the movie, it works in every single area it's supposed to work. It's entertaining. It's hilarious. It's got batshit fucking wild-ass performances that work. Like, the movie easily carries itself. Like, it doesn't feel like when it ended, I was like, wow, like, have we really been here for like 90 minutes?
Yeah, it passes so easily, but I think it's because, like, yeah, like, it has that same sort of like non-stop quality that stuff like Crank had, where there's lulls in the action, but even then it's a scene where it's like something important happening that is immediately going to kick off the next action scene. Like, it's like they wrote this one doing the opposite of like your standard movie, like, you know, for every like 5 pages have an action beat.
Yeah.
This felt like for every like 5 minutes have like a pause to have a conversation.
And it's got such a sense of humor that I was never checking my watch or anything like that. Like, look, a movie, you can't go into a movie like this expecting any kind of depth or anything like that. Like it's like if you go to this movie like trying to pick it apart because of that, why are you seeing this movie? That would be like if I went into the arcade in there and played Time Crisis 3 and got mad at it because it wasn't in depth enough. Like really, like the game. The game.
Honestly, I think a couple scenes from this movie I've played in Time Crisis.
Yeah, I've played that Time Crisis. That Time Crisis 3 has been in there for like 10 years. I mean, it's been in there so long. Dave and I did get to the end of it at one point, but that wasn't recent. That was like 10 years ago, because we just pumped. We had like an hour to kill for a movie, and we just pumped in a bunch of money and just saw through it to the end.
I remember Dave doing that once before film. Like, he got here like way early. Mm-hmm. By the time I got here, it's like, oh yeah, no, I've been playing this for a while. And it's like, oh shit, the movie's about to start. He's like, oh, he's like, I still have like $5 in quarters. God. So he just started like pumping quarters into like the claw machine.
Yeah. You could fill up the seat next to him with all the shit that he won. I remember
really
what we
good at those.
I remember what we were seeing. We had an hour to kill before The Punisher, the Tom Jane one. Because we saw like 2 movies that day, because I think that was the same day like Kill Bill Volume 2 came out.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, we saw Kill Bill Volume 2, had a while to kill, and then it's like Time Crisis 3. Feels appropriate considering the movie we're about to watch.
Right? Like, after watching this, like, I'm like, it's like, shit, like, I've got like my gun con at home. Like, I'll just hook up like Time Crisis on the PlayStation, just play that shit.
Mm-hmm. I totally recommend this movie. Like,
oh, absolutely.
I do. Like, I mean, okay, if you are the type that gets huge motion sickness from, like, say, the trailer for the film or any found footage movie that you've seen or something like that, like, then, okay, yeah, you might, yeah. I mean,
fucking definitely, like, go to the store, buy like some Dramamine.
Uh-huh.
Like, throw one of those down, wait an hour, and then go watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, just take some medicine. You'll be fine. But I understand, if you are like that, I understand the hesitance of wanting to see this in the theater. I do. I mean, it sucks as it is a really fun, good movie. But, yeah, like you just said, like, you know what? The movie's so fucking fun, just risk it.
Yeah, I know plenty of people like do shit like that all the time. Like, it's like, I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah, but this is really good. Like, all right, I'll just.
Well, okay, fine.
I mean, I'm not lactose. I am, but I mean, I'll still eat it.
If you're sold on the trailer, you'll like the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's definitely the sort of thing. Like, if you're fine with like a first person video game, you'll be fine with this. If you're looking for like crazy action that's up there with shit like The Raid,
yeah,
like this is for you. Or just if you're just looking for something that is absolutely different from anything else right now, like, fuck me, like, I would rather watch this twice in the same amount of time than go back and have to see that fucking Batman Superman.
Oh God, yeah, same here.
Like, if you're
we could watch this movie twice and Batman v Superman would still be on.
Like, what's happening? I don't know. Mopey bullshit still.
Yeah. And dear God, does this movie deliver in so many ways that movie didn't. And even yeah, like if you need something to go see while your mom is probably wanting to see The Boss.
It's like, come with me. Let's go to the movies. It'll be fun.
No.
It's like, oh, I'll meet you inside, Ma. And they just run back out and go in there. Mm-hmm. It's like, where were you? I couldn't find you in the dark. I was 3 rows back. What'd you think? Hilarious.
Oh, it was great when Melissa McCarthy beat that guy in the skull with a brick. I mean, I assume it was her. We never saw him.
Yes, the whole movie, it turns out it's Melissa McCarthy.
Wouldn't that be a twist? I don't know, man. There's a scene in The Boss where she's doing, like, flips and, like, somersaults and like karate shit. I mean, it was a dream sequence, but
Even at that sentence makes me sad.
in the real world scene, she's like falling down the stairs. The boss wasn't very good.
No.
When I text, we were originally going to see this last night, and it was when I got that text from you. It was literally when I was setting up the phone for Irving and I to talk about the boss, and then I turned the camera on. And I started cracking up, and I was like, "Fuck, the boss is like the only movie I'm seeing tonight."
I feel like an asshole now.
Oh, it's fine. It's better than like the only movie I saw that night was like fucking The Perfect Match or like 50 Shades of Black. The boss was bad, but it wasn't Brothers Grimm bad.
Then I would have felt really bad. Like I would have been like, you know what? Like I've had a shitty day so far. But, shit, I kind of have to come now. If that's the only.
At least like with like rescheduling this movie, I mentioned this to you on the text earlier.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, at least we're rescheduling for something we both really want to see, and not like. Oh, I don't know. Do you want to see you want to go see The Best of Me like on Sunday or something?
It's like, man, I'm busy that night too. Like, oh, it's a day show. The day too. So booked up. Just so fucking busy these days. Like, look at the time. It's shit.
That sucks when we have to do that. Like, fit it into, like, a busy weekend schedule, something that we know is gonna be terrible.
There's like odd ones before. It's like, oh man, there were too many shitty movies the other day. Like, you want to go see this on like a Tuesday? It's like, oh.
Oh, was that when we were gonna see the Bronze or whatever it was? But it was here for like a week and we missed it.
Luckily, I came down with terrible, terrible gut problems.
Oh hell, like Sarah and I had to work out like our schedules to see like of all things fucking Allegiant. Like Monday might work. What about Tuesday? Tuesday could work for Allegiant.
So that we can go see a movie that did god awful already.
I can't wait for the next one where they cut the budget of it in half. Oh, I can't wait to see what the effects look like.
Yeah, see that was the thing that got me whenever I was reading about that the other week. It's like, oh man, did worse than like predicted. It's like, shit, they're gonna lose a lot of money on that. No, they have a plan. They'll just slash the budget of the next one. It's like, okay.
Ugh.
That'll somehow make it better.
I hope they've learned their lesson. Stop doing that part 1, part 2 shit. Bring trilogies back. God damn it.
Yeah, it's based off a book. They wrote 3 books. They felt that was the appropriate pacing.
Mm-hmm.
If it should have been 4 movies, they would have probably had 4 books.
At least, like, because as much as we didn't care for, like, the Maze Runner movies, at least the third one, they are keeping it like one fucking movie.
Thank God. After they almost killed that kid.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, give him a break, man. Like, don't let him almost die again.
Oh.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of those movies, but shit, like nobody needs to like you don't need that doesn't need to be the movie that says like in memory of at the end. It's like, just take my name off. Don't remember me this way.
Yeah. Shit.
I always feel so terrible whenever I see like a god awful movie and then at the end it's like in loving memory of. I'm like, no, don't.
Oh, why was I watching Almost Heroes?
It's like when you put in loving memory and you put it after this, like, I really start to think that you didn't love them.
Yeah, right. 2 for Wagons East.
Dedicated to the eternal memory of.
Shit, I think we stopped talking about this movie like a long time ago.
It's really good. Go watch it. Just go now. Break into the theater. I'm sure that
it's 1 in the morning.
Bad.
Oh man, like the old days. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh man, it's 3:00. We should wrap this up. I gotta be at work in a few minutes.
Just Showing up in your work clothes. I can't remember I don't know what comes out next week. Shit. I don't know. It'll be a surprise, I guess.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing, like, whenever there is a movie that I want to see, like, oh, I know this comes out on, like, this week. It's like, what's the next week? Fuck, I don't know. I'm not thinking that far yet.
I'm way too tired to think about what's coming up next week. I don't know. Maybe God's Not Dead 3 is coming next week.
Just churn those out.
Yeah. Later.